Hi everybody, this is Stacy with All My Magical Things, and I'm bringing you today another process video in my Creative Commonplace book. Welcome back if you've been here before, and welcome if you're new here. My name is Stacy, and I like to journal in my Creative Commonplace book, and which it is a composition notebook that I've decorated with stickers. And my definition of commonplacing is collecting wisdom, other people's wisdom, whether it's a book I read, a speaker I hear, something I see online, whatever wisdom I want to remember that was important to me, I put it in my Creative Commonplace book. And the creative part is I use stickers and magazine clippings and paint and fabric and sometimes my own artwork and ribbon and vintage stationery and bits and pieces of paper, whatever I come across to make it colorful and fun so I can help me remember the wisdom and make me want to go back and flip through this book and see the wisdom that was important to me. So with that being said, usually how I start my pages is I have a piece of wisdom. And lately, a lot of the time it's something I read online. But today, it's from a book called Daring Greatly by Brene Brown. This is a super cool book. I've read it probably 4 times now over the course of a few years. And there is a quote in here from Theodore Roosevelt that she bases this book on. And so she said, the phrase daring greatly is from the Theodore Roosevelt speech, Citizenship in a Republic. The speech is sometimes referred to as the man in the arena. And it was delivered in Paris, France, April 23rd, 1910. And then we'll go on and read this. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes up short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming. But who does actually strive to do the deeds? Who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least he fails while daring greatly. And so that's a super, super good quote, and that's by Theodore Roosevelt. And so that's what we're journaling today. And I've grabbed some things. Of course, I have a Happy Planner sticker book. This one is Maggie Holmes collection. I guess this is American Crafts, not Happy Planner, but same kind of deal. So we have this. Well, let me show you what I was thinking about color scheme today. I have this pile of painty papers. That's what I like to call them. This is just me messing around with watercolor and markers and paint pens. So I have all of these painty papers, and I looked over there this morning and seen them sitting there, and I was like, you know what? I need to use these in something. I mean, they're pretty. I love the colors. They're just crazy artworks. So looking through them, I kind of picked this color scheme. I like these painty papers. So that's the color scheme we're going with. That's the one I picked for today. I'm going to move those out of the way. But yeah, so that's what we're picking today, is that color scheme. And so I went through my stash. I found these die cut flowers that go, so we're gonna add those. I have these bottle wraps that I got at Hobby Lobby on clearance for 74 cents, and they're like sticky, and I thought maybe we could use those in the background today. on my sticker book. And then I have some little bits of ribbon that I thought maybe we could do. And then I have this ephemera pack from Simple Stories. It's called Journaling Bits I Am. And I picked out a couple of pieces that match our theme today. So let's see if we can get started here. Okay, I think it's going to be a single page. And I think where I want to start is laying these out for the background. Oh, it's another chilly morning in Pennsylvania. My daughter, they're so cute. My daughter texted me this morning on her way to work, and she said, "There's hope, Mom. Weather says it'll be 84 on Monday." I'm like, oh, I hope so. I really hope it's coming. I hope it's coming. Okay, yeah, these are, I don't know, I just grabbed stuff like this on clearance. I mean, it was 74 cents. And it's probably been years. It's probably been in my stash for years. But it's kind of cool to use. You don't have to fight with any glue putting these on. You just have to fight with peeling them up, though. Okay. There's like, how many in there? 24. There's 24 pieces in there. Well, I'm not getting them the evenest, but that's okay. Once again, we're not here for perfection. But anyways, have any of you ever heard of Brene Brown? I'm sure you have. She's a very popular author is what I meant to say. I've read a few of her books. I really like her insights on things. Okay, we have the background. Now what are we gonna do? We have these flowers. Die cut flowers. We have to fit our quote on. I think I'm liking that part. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is just write the quote on the watercolor. What do you think? I think we can give it a shot, or we can write it on the flowers. Now, if we write it on the flowers, that has to go to the back. And the flowers can go on here like so. That kind of covers it up, huh? I guess we could bring this down and use one flower. No, I think I'm going to write it on the watercolor. All right. So first, we're going to put these flowers down. We're going to try a little glue stick here. Let me grab my glue and mat, my handy dandy Dollar Tree cutting board. It's still one of the best things somebody taught me, that's for sure. It works great. Okay, we'll put that on there. So let's see. After this should probably be airing on a Tuesday or a Friday, I think, something like that. I'm trying to get a regular schedule. I'm filming some ahead, so that way if life happens, which it always does, I'll still have videos out that I'll be able to post, so I won't have a week of gaps of no videos. So I'm trying to do that better. Okay, guys, I am going to let you go for a second while I write this. I'm not going to let you watch me write this. That's boring. So I'm going to write the quote on here on one of these painty papers, and I'll be back. All right, hang on 1 second. Hi, I'm back. Okay, so the first one I wrote it on, it didn't fit. I had to condense my words a little smaller, so I had to write it on a different one. I'm not sure that it's the greatest idea, but it's there. It's wrote. I've wrote it twice now, so this is where we're going to go. So let's glue this on. Okay. So we're going to stick this on in the middle, I believe. Yeah, these painty papers, they're a whole lot of fun. You know, I'm not a professional artist or anything like that. I like to play in color, you know, any kind of medium. And so yeah, sometimes I just sit and make some painty papers. I think I have a flip through on this channel of what was I gonna say? A flip through of one of my art journals where I'm just messing around, and I'm an amateur, but it's a lot of fun, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. Okay, I need a title, and I think I seen alpha letters in this. There's some. Gold would be nice. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, these are really gold. This is not sticking. I need a little more glue on here. Okay, so the title, what was it? The Man in the Arena? Make sure I got that right. Yeah, The Man in the Arena. That's what we're going to put on here. So where do we put that? Probably right on that flower, huh? That looks like a good spot. THE. Yeah, so anyways, the painting papers, they're a lot of fun. And I don't know, I thought about asking you guys if you would like to watch videos with the making of painting papers. Like I said, I'm just an amateur, and I just like to play around with color. But I didn't know if that's something you guys would like to see, something you're interested in. Let me know down in the comments if that's something you like to hang out with me with and watch me do. Man in I'm gonna forget a word here in a second. Talking, and then it's hard to spell. Okay, the man in the oh, we are gonna have enough room, aren't we? I was wondering. The Man in the Arena. Oops. Okay, we need an E. Can you tell I'm concentrating here? N. A. So yeah, I was thinking of different kinds of videos to make. I know I do my creative commonplacing, and that's one of my favorites to do. I mean, that's one of my favorite things to do. I do other stuff. I dabble in junk journaling. I guess some people could call this junk journaling. I don't know. Creative journaling. The words get really muddled in the journaling community. So I just stick with creative journaling, creative commonplacing, as I like to call it. But I do junk journaling. I do Bible journaling. I haven't done that in quite some time. I think I have a flip through of that on here too. I'm not sure. I'll have to look. And I dabble in other things too. Like I like to sew. I like to quilt. I like to play with art supplies and make fun things, you know. I want to get into memory keeping. I so wanted to do, have you ever heard like December Daily for the month of December? I really want to do that, but December is such a busy month that I'm going to have to figure out how to make that process a little less hectic, I guess. Because I've started it and I've never completed it. So it's just a hectic time of year. Okay. I'm looking to see if we have any other stickers in here that we want to use. These are very pretty. Be happy, be kind, you are my sunshine. Remember this. I mean, we've wrote in black pen, so I figure that we probably should have some black in here too. There we go. That looks cute. Remember this. Well, these flowers are cute. That is not sticking down. I'm probably going to have to use double-sided tape on that. Those are kind of heavy cardstock. Let's see if I can get some of these off. I don't know if these are clear, so I don't know if they're going to show up well. Oh, not so bad. It does show up pretty good. All right, let's try another one. Where? Down here, maybe? Let's do them both up here. Okay, that's cute. Now I know I have these die cuts I wanted to use. And I have this ribbon. What are we going to do with that? Oh, that's kind of cute. Kind of cute. Or do I stick it on the bottom? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the ribbon. I'm going to try gluing that one more time. Okay, and then we have these. We have Fabulous. This one says, I am limitless, strong, blessed, brave, fabulous, amazing, growing, and fun. Oh, I like that there. All right, let's put that there. This is also kind of thick die cuts. They might need double-sided tape too. So how was everybody's weekend? We had a blast at our townwide yard sales that we went to out in my brother's neck of the woods, a couple hours away from us. And I'll fill you in on more on that soon. I would like to do a haul video and let you know how that stuff went. So I'll fill you in on that soon. Okay, I feel like we need another something. I just don't know what. Is this too big? I like these like doodle stickers. Those are cute. Okay, we'll put that on there. All right, that's cute. Do we have any more like that? Maybe smaller? I really like this sticker book. Oh, we have a butterfly. Can we put you on there, Mr. Butterfly? Yeah, that should fit right there. There we go. Cute. Oh, that is really cute. All right. What else do we have in here? We have some more gold hearts. We can put another one of those right there. Yeah, so I hope everybody had a great weekend. And I'm ordered a pad to put down for my pool. So I'm getting ready. Whether Mother Nature says it's going to happen or not, I'm getting ready for the pool. It's time. We usually are already in the middle of, you know, getting it all set up by now. So I am chomping at the bit to get it going. So it's now or never, I guess. Okay. I was looking to see if there's any word stickers. Nope, I don't see anything to go with that. Where did I see a spot that I thought that we still needed something? What do you guys think? Do we still need something? How do you think it looks? I'm going to have to put double-sided tape on that, but that's okay. I'll do that afterwards. I really like those. I like those doodle stickers. They look like doodles. And, yeah, so that's our page for today, guys. Quick and simple. Hopefully this gets to you in a timely manner. Hopefully my batch filming is gonna help me not be so sporadic with my posting. All right, guys. Well, I hope you have a good day, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.